What is up, everybody? Today I'm bringing you guys everything you need to know before purchasing the Digimon Monster Hunter 20th Anniversary Color Collab. This is actually a really cool event. No one was expecting this. I've seen a lot of other, Digimon YouTubers make some videos talking about what this device comes with, and I feel like they're not covering everything, so I wanted to make my own video and let you guys know everything you need to know before making your purchase. And the first thing we actually want to cover is where should you purchase this? Premium Bandai and a lot of the other sites that already are offering pre-orders are already sold out of this device. So there's only a few places you can actually still get your hands on one of these, and one of them is going to be Zenin. We're going to take a look at them right now. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not sponsored by Zenin or anything like that, but it is where I get a bulk of my Digimon merchandise. All my, BE memory stuff, all my Vpets. Everything comes from Zenin. They have great prices. They have great customer service. They even offer, discounts and bundles for a lot of their new releases, which a lot of other places don't do. You don't get that much off if you bundle these two together. You only save a couple bucks, but you can put that towards paying for safe shipping and stuff like that. That's kind of what I did. I ended up ordering both of this bundle from Zenin, both the Rathalos and the Zin Ogre version. But yeah, Zenin's going to be the best place. I'm going to link to them in the description. Think about checking them out if you're ever going to get any Digimon stuff. They're the place that I would recommend the most. So this device is a collaboration between Digimon and Monster Hunter for the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter. I'm someone who's actually played both series, so I feel like I can talk on this pretty well, but I'm so excited for these Digivices. No one saw this coming, and it's great that I think Digimon and Bandai are actually continuing with the color devices line. Really like these things. They're really highly well made. And I will say that this is, by the way, what we're going to be looking at is from the withthewill.net. This is the website I actually use to get a lot of my Digimon info. I'm going to link to that in the description of this video as well if you want to read all the comments and everything this goes over. But basically, a little bit ago, Bandai actually made a poll saying would people be open to seeing more collaborations. We've seen a lot of collaborations. Digimon's been collabing with some clothing devices recently for some 20th anniversary remakes. And it's really cool that they actually collabed with Monster Hunter for this one. It was a teaser for this, and a lot of us didn't really see this one coming. But basically, these two devices are going to be what we're going to be getting here. We have the Rathalos version, which is brown, and we have the Zin Ogre version, which is a blue/teal gold yellow. Really like both of these. I will say the biggest question I'm probably going to get, one of the biggest questions is, do I need to buy both? What's the evolutions line look like on either of these? They, as far as we know, are going to be the exact same device. You don't actually need to get both. I will say, if you're a collector, you should probably get both. I think both are going to be really cool. It's going to be cool to battle them against each other, battle with your friends. If you have the options to get both, I think you should. But realistically, you only need to get one. So let me know in the comments which one you guys actually like more. Do you like the brown Rathalos one, or do you like the teal gold Zin Ogre one? I know I'm someone that actually really likes the browns. I think the brown 20th anniversary is probably one of my absolute favorite Digivices. I'm not a big fan of the brown on brown buttons on this one. I think if they had a gray or more of a yellow button there, that could have actually been really cool. But I really do like the way the Zin Ogre one works. Even though I am a fan of that more subdued brown color, I really think they nailed it on the teal gold. You can see the backs of these things all have all the colors as well. This one kind of keeps with that same brick Digimon vibe that the original 20th anniversaries and the originals had. So I like the homage to Digimon in this Digivice right here. But I'm probably going to be using this one. I think this one's really cool. It looks so good. It's really reminiscent of the Asmaria Digivice as well. Speaking of the Asmaria Digivice, I'm probably going to be doing an unboxing video for that a little bit later. I just got my order in from Zenin. That one looks really cool. I like that Digimon's experimenting and doing full covered Digivices. I think it's just a really cool way to pay back the collectors and just make the whole experience a lot more fun and engaging, in my opinion. And it also kind of makes it so if a lot of people, this is just off topic, a lot of websites have started to offer cases for Digivices, and you almost have to with how well made these shells are. So that's just another thing. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, I think both these devices are great, and I'm probably going to be using the Zin Ogre one, but let me know in the comments which one you think is better. Did you get one? Did you get both? Are you on the fence? If you're on the fence, I'm going to tell you right now, you should probably think about getting them, because these are going to sell out quick, and you're not going to be able to get them again. So that being said, let's scroll down and talk a little bit more about what is actually in this device. You can see right here, there's going to be 36 different monsters from the Monster Hunter series and maybe the Digimon series on this device. 36 is a lot. 36 is just just a big number. We can only see 8 right here. We can see the Rathalos, we can see the Zinogre, we can see a couple of the other monsters here as well. Another thing I haven't really seen a lot of the Digimon YouTubers talk about when they review these devices is the different backgrounds. Which we're going to see like right here. Those are really, really cool. Hopefully, you know, like, where are we going to see those? Are we going to be able to set those? Like, I think that's going to probably be how it works. You can set them just like you can on the color. Really cool to see those other backgrounds. I'm very, very excited for that. So that's going to be super rad. Yeah, these are the 8 that they've shown so far. And they've also shown a couple of Jogresses or fusions, I guess. This is going to be like a Greymon Rathalos and like a Garurumon Zinogre. Really, really cool. I think if you were to have me pick one, I think that the Garurumon version is better. It looks a lot more deliberate. Those colors go better together. It just looks like the best of both of those monsters and Digimon together. The Greymon, I'm sure you've heard other people say this, it looks like they just photoshopped a Greymon head onto a red dragon. I don't know why they still kept the orange on the Greymon's head. They should have made that the same color as the Rathalos, and they should have tried to work the red in a little bit more. Or they could have just like made the whole thing Greymon colors. I think like they wouldn't be getting this much flack if it wasn't like that orange and red like contrast. Let me know in the comments which one you guys like more. I like dragons, and I like dragons more than, you know, the Garurumon line. I'm definitely like a Greymon fanboy, but I still think that they nailed the Garurumon here. So good job for them. Yeah, it's going to be Wrath Greymon and Xenogarurumon. Really, really cool stuff. Hopefully they keep these and they're not just locked onto these devices forever. Let's take a look at a couple of this stuff right here. Let me move this a little bit. Professional YouTuber, right? Here we go. You can see a couple things that probably other people have talked about as well, is we have sound in this one. Sound more than just the buttons. Like normally if you're going to use a Digivice, you'd get the buttons, right? Let's see, like, you hear that? That's normally what you hear. If you're going to like, you know, if you're going to go into a battle, it's going to go like, you know, if you like launch an attack and then there's like a little victory screen and like there's a little like a when you win, right? And or like a sad noise if you lose. Like there's different variances of like small beeps and stuff like that. With this one, you're actually going to get something a little bit better. It's going to be like the cries of the monsters from when they like appear in the Monster Hunter series. So you're actually going to hear like a Rathalos scream. If you want to hear those actual screams, you can actually just check out the YouTube trailer. They have a link to it right here with the Will. I always get them names mixed up. I always want to say Will-the-Wisps. I'm sure everyone does that. With the Will.net, they have a link to the trailer right here. You can watch the trailer as well, get a little bit more info, and hear some of those noises from when the monsters actually appear. So that's actually going to be really, really cool. Other things that they've talked about here is it has connectivity with itself, right? But it also has connectivity with the Digimon Color 20th and the Digimon Pendulum colors. So it's actually really, really cool. What they don't have connectivity here, from what we can tell, is with the 25th color evolution. That's going to be like the actual Digivice that came out quite recently. That's the one that has like that's the circle-y, more sphere-shaped Digivice that has like the original like Digidestin and stuff like that on it. I feel like I've seen other people saying that it will have connectivity with that, but I just don't think that it will, because if it did, it would be on this graphic. Right? I think that makes sense. If it had connectivity with it, it would be on this graphic. So if you're someone that has that Digivice and you're trying to connect, maybe don't think that you can do that, because I think if they had that option, I think they'd say. And one other thing I actually want to mention about these Digivices is that they're all USB Type-C charging. You don't have to use little batteries anymore, right? You can actually just plug it into the wall. It's great. Let it charge every couple of days and you're good to go. It's so nice having like actual rechargeable batteries, as opposed to like going on a trip and thinking like, is my battery gonna make it? Do I need to bring more batteries? Stuff like that. Like we're not stuck in the 90s anymore. It's really cool that we can actually upgrade and use these Type-C charging. And other things about these for people that haven't actually gotten one of these devices before, these color evolutions, is that all these screens are going to be like high quality LCD backlit screens. You can play them outside in the sun. Doesn't really matter. These look great. They look amazing. It's like by far the best feature that the color devices have. The color looks so good. I know people just say that, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. They look really, really good. These sprites are gonna pop, so it's really, really cool. Scrolling down just a little bit more, there's a bunch of info here. There's a bunch of interesting information in the comment sections as well. So I would, again, think about checking out this link that I'm going to have in the description of this video. Definitely worth your time. One last thing I actually wanted to cover was the evolution lines, because I haven't really seen that many people talking about the evolution lines. We don't necessarily know what they're going to be yet, but we've seen 8 of these mons. I kind of want to assume that the last 2 down here are going to be the Wrath Greymon and Zingarumon. I'm just assuming, right? But then all these other ones, we've seen 8. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I don't know, like maybe this is where some of those 8 that we saw were. They're going to go here. We don't know what, like, these ones that aren't actually going past, like, what looks to be, like, a champion or rookie stage. It looks like they all also start from one egg. I wonder, like, what that egg is going to be. Are we going to be able to select other eggs? Are there going to be other evolution lines? It's kind of weird that, like, one device, 36 devices, but it all starts from one thing. That's surprising, but it's just new to the Digimon franchise, so that's something that's kind of weird. One thing that I just thought of that could actually be really, really cool is, since they're offering a Digimon 20th like anniversary like edition for this. This is like a collab with Monster Hunter, right? And they're showing their ability to like fuse things together and change the formula a little bit. It'd be really cool in like 5 more years for Monster Hunter 25th if they gave us like a Digimon X color, because I'm sure they're going to go into the Digimon X colors, right? They've done the regular Digivice color, they've done the Pendulum color. They probably will do a Digimon X color release at some point. And that's the X antibody Digivice. It'd be really cool now that we have all these monsters, like 36 different monsters. It'd be really cool potentially to go like, I would love it if we got like a Rathalos X Digivice. That would be so freaking cool to get all the other monsters from Monster Hunter with X antibody evolutions. Let me know if you think that would be really cool. I think that would just blow me away. That would be probably the coolest thing ever. And I definitely think it's still within like the wheelhouse of possibilities for Bandai and Monster Hunter to do, because this is gonna like break sales records for like these Digivice things. They're like already gone. It's been like a day since it was announced. That's just my opinion. Little tangent right there. But that being said, I think the Digivice is going to definitely be a fun one. I also just wanted to show this picture that I found of some of the, just media around it, stickers and stuff like that. We see the Wrath Greymon, the Zingarumon, as well as like stickers of some of the higher evolutions that we're seeing right there. We also see what the Digivices look like in person. Those look so good. Like, I love it. I actually really like as well how you can see the back of the Rathalos variant is a little bit lighter than it looks on this. It looks more like really subdued brown, but when you look at this picture, the lights pop out a little bit more and it looks more brickish than just brown. So I like that. I still think I'm going to use the Zinogre one. I really also like the yellow border here. I think that's just very, very nice. It's a nice touch. These devices, again, sell for about $60. So think about picking one up if you're at all interested. And if anyone has any questions about these devices at all, I'm probably going to answer the one question everyone's leaving right now. Feel free to let me know in the comments. The last thing that I want to talk about is these Digivices are going to be in Japanese. Now, if you don't know Japanese, that's going to be completely fine, because anyone that's played with a Digivice before, even if you have or you haven't, I'm going to run it down for you right now. 99% of these things are just menus. There's a poop cleaning menu, there's like a go to bed, there's a heal. Like, everything in this is just menus. You can go to websites like Humulos or Reddit and just get a detailed breakdown of what every single button does, but you do not need to know Japanese to use these devices. The main thing you're not going to be able to do is read the name. When you go to the main thing, you can see the mon, it has their name right there. You're not going to be able to read that, but like, most people that have played with these before know the first set of hearts is your hunger, the second one's your strength, the third one's your effort. After that, like, you don't need to know English to know anything. So just because you can't speak Japanese doesn't mean that this device isn't for you. I would still highly, highly recommend it. And again, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below, as well as which one of these you're going to get, if and or both. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys pick these up. These are definitely going to be something you're going to wish you had in the future. And thank you so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.